Hello, everybody. So, today I will be doing something slightly different in my Anarchy world. Recently, my base has been destroyed, as a couple of you may have known. Now, some people have been thinking it may have been a traitor. Others have been thinking that just a couple of things have been going around. Now, when I walked into there's a person who has a base right next to me called Epicarnia. Epicarnia is an underwater base. Now, when I was there at the time, I was there in the night previous, taking a couple pictures and things like that because I thought it looked great. Inside of that base, there's a sign that says, "Fucking traitors." Now, I explored the base a bit, and the base was clearly subject to the same form of raids. Beds were destroyed, things like that. It appeared the person had probably run out of TNT, considering that the rest of the top land was not really griefed at all. Now, the other day, upon talking to a couple people, because they were providing me with some weapons and things along those lines, they tell me that a person who was near me from the get-go raided me. They don't know why, but they do say that they were in a voice chat with them and say that they do know that he raided them, and they have basic confirmation on that. Now, this person, however, I am on thin ice, I would say, with the person to begin with, since we're being so close, and a couple of my base mates didn't really like him, or the fact that he was so close from the beginning. Well, after a while, I think I might have raided one of his base mates. One of his base mates called Ghost. Me and Packer Ghost went on a raid for him, and we got him. The next morning, my base is destroyed. Now, somebody told me where his coordinates to his base were, and I'm pretty sure that he is the one who raided me. The guy that was close to me from the beginning. Now, what this means is that we allowed him into our base willingly, and he was a traitor to us, if anything. He was the one that was our traitor. Now, that's kind of a big problem, because he raided our base. He was an ally. He was supposed to be our teammate and our friend. And we had no idea that those other people were his teammates or were his friends. We didn't get the coordinates from him. We got the coordinates from somebody else. Second we got, me and Packer jumped onto our alt accounts at spawn and we raided them. Now, what this means. This video, I will be raiding his base, and I will be showing the coordinates to his base. Right now, this is just a little temporary outpost that I'm in. I'm not going to be showing coordinates to this place. I'm not going to be telling anyone where this place currently is. It's hidden in a pretty much secure location from where I am right now. So, this place, it will be staying hidden for the most part. I do have a bed spawn set here, but no one's really going to be able to find it very easily. Now, I'm going to cut this, and I will be at his base next time, raiding it. Hello, I am back. I'm not going to be hiding my coordinates for this base, because I don't care if people come here. I have gotten here and I have restocked my inventory just a little bit. I'm going to start blowing up this base. Now, for the people who ever want to raid me again, this is what happens when you raid me. I blow up your stuff, even if I just suspect it. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I've been suspected, and I have enough reason to believe that this person blew up my base. Now, this place is going to be getting nuked from the inside out. First, I'm going to be draining out this pond right here. I'm going to grab a sponge out of my ender chest and just drain that right up. So let's grab this and place that down. This place, it's not going to live. It's just not. I am not about to let this kind of thing slide. Let's duplicate myself one stack of sponges here. Take this out. Take that out. One sponge is all I need to drain this guy's fish pond. I'm going to take out this pond right now. Fish are dying. Coral's dying. Sea pigeons are dying. This is not something that can let slide. My base it'll always be avenged. TNT is going to be placed into here. This place is going to get nuked from the inside out. First, this is going. I'll put on my chest plate for a second. And I will grab my box. Haha, all your dead fish. I killed them. So you killed my base. And the TNT gets lit. And nuked. Like I said, let it be a lesson. This TNT gets lit as well. The person who did this base and raided me is probably going to be watching this same video. This kind of shit doesn't slide. No, I'm going to go up and take out the rest of this. And don't worry, I'll get that duplication room too. I'm assuming that you have a smaller base surrounding the area that you've hidden. I'll find it eventually. I'll grab up your beacon. Interesting. Not sure why I'm not able to actually break this beacon. Huh. Let's light a little bit more TNT. Don't mess with me. Keep blowing up the bass. So, another thing I actually want to talk about is the new update to this version. Well, to the next version. 1.5 update, I guess, is going to be coming out to Minecraft in general within this next month at some point. 1.5 adds a lot of things such as the drowned mob into the game, and the actual trident, and a lot of other things along the lines of that. So I've been really looking forward to that, and I think it also adds the new bubble mechanics to the magma blocks, and I found a couple underwater in the really low down ravines, so that's pretty cool. And then they're going to be having a lot of bubbles come off of them, make it look like underwater volcanoes. I think that'll be pretty nice. But why I'm mentioning it in this realm is because obviously a lot of people know this, some people don't though. That every single update, the duplication glitch that we're using right now with the pistons, it ends up going away. And it stops working because every update, the duplication glitch changes. However, it's not a bad thing. I've never seen a Minecraft update for any console version in my entire life that I've been playing Minecraft that does not have some form of a duplication glitch in it. Everyone always finds one posted on YouTube. If there's not one right away, it's because nobody wanted to say it. Everyone posts a video on it within the next 2 weeks. So whether or not you find it yourself, or whether or not somebody else finds it, everyone ends up finding at least one duplication glitch per version. In this one, there's actually two. I use the piston one because I'm mainly on console, and it's more beneficial to me to do that. But when I'm playing on a computer, it really doesn't matter. The other one, other than pistons, that you can use in this is a little bit more unreliable. It involves... It's a really old one. They've never actually taken it out of Minecraft, ever. And it goes along the lines of you crafting something super fast. Like, you go behind a dropper, and it spits out a bunch of stuff. That's actually been in Minecraft for a very long time. It's just never been useful until we had shulker boxes, because we had to craft the things. We were never able to just dye a shulker box, and all of a sudden you got everything in the shulker box that was dyed as well. So, that was a bit of an issue. But at least now it works. I don't know how they're going to take it out next update. It's not something they've really ever bothered to, but I'm assuming this update they will obviously probably try to bother with it and get rid of it because it's useful this time and people care about it. The reason why I don't use it on console is because when I try to do it with the Y button, that's the equivalent to puts things in your inventory. On here, on there, when I do it, it just deletes it. It doesn't have the same mechanics for some reason because of the Xbox controls. On a computer, you have slightly different controls. The main reason being that when you go in the crafting table, on console, if you hit the Y button to go in your inventory onto the items that are sitting in the suggested category, then you automatically craft it. On here, it just selects it for you, and then you can craft it automatically after the fact that you've selected it to be crafted. The first part of the bench, you're only picking it. So that's a problem because on Console Edition, you don't get to select it and then just keep hitting it. It just suggests it for you as many times as it can, and in doing that, if you do it faster than it can really suggest, it just deletes it, and it's a problem. So, it does work for a lot of people. It works for people on Pocket, Windows 10, but as for Xbox One, it does not work, and I have no idea if it works on Switch, because I've never bothered to try it on Switch. They don't have realms yet, or servers, so it really doesn't matter to me. As soon as Switch gets realms, though, which will also be 1.5, I'm pretty sure, they will also be getting this update, which I'm super happy for. Play with some Switchers, get those guys on here. But I will be needing to play my Switch a lot more. I'll probably be playing my Switch more than my Xbox One at that point. That'll be very nice to do. A lot of good things looking for in 1.5. Only issue is that realms obviously are not going to instantly update to 1.5. They need a couple days to do all of that. You can base, cause they're a traitor to me. They're not going to live. Yeah, this is not gonna survive anything. In the next couple of minutes, once I finish this up, I'm gonna be nuking this place once and for all, and I'm gonna be done with this. I didn't bring anyone else on this raid because I didn't feel it necessary to let anyone else know for the time being. The people here all know who did this. Just finishing up the last couple things. And if you guys notice, I do have some hack gear. I don't have the best hack gear. I have enough, though. So if any of you guys got any gear that you'd like to trade me, anything like that, I'd be into it. The guy at this base had a couple items that I'd be willing to trade for. But obviously, I knew he raided my base, and I knew it would be a long shot to try to get a trade with him. I asked him the other day if I could trade with him, because I actually acquired a couple early access items that no one's really sure that I have yet. Only, like, one other person knows. And I have not told anybody. I'm trying to keep it down a little bit. Due to the hack client that somebody has, he gave me a couple things that allowed me to have a couple early access gear points, and that's very nice for me to have right now, but it doesn't matter because it comes out in the next couple of weeks. But I asked this guy if he wanted to trade for that early access item. He said no. So, actually he didn't say anything, he just never responded. So since he's never responded, I knew he raided my base. I am not going to even negotiate terms. This is just going down. The realm code for this, again, is always in the description of my video. I'm going to keep that into all of my descriptions, actually. regardless of what the video is, I'm going to have that realm code in my description from now on. And also, this realm is going to be trying to stay up as long as I possibly can. It's only $25 half a year. It's not too bad. I'm thinking about putting in another $25 after I get my laptop, if I have a couple dollars left over. By the end of this week, actually at the end of this week, so on Monday I get my next paycheck, then the following Monday after that, so 2 Mondays from today, which is Saturday, I will have enough money to actually get my laptop, and I'll order it, and it should be coming sometime with that week. I'll do a quick little video on it of me getting it, and after that I will be just finishing the little bits on it. I'm super excited to get it though. It's a big deal to me to get that upgrade. Whoa. But I really don't have any complaints about this laptop. I definitely got a lot of use out of it, that's for sure. I wouldn't be able to be in the community or anything like this, and I especially wouldn't have moved the whole community to Discord if I didn't have a laptop. So I'm really glad I got this to stay connected to everyone and everything. Only reason I got it is because my great uncle had actually passed away. We inherited a lot of his stuff, and with his stuff was this laptop. It was really nice to be able to use it. I definitely wouldn't be able to make these videos right now. Just turn the machine up. I'm gonna probably unload like an entire stack, like an entire box of TNT on this place. The laptop that I'm getting, it's gonna be pretty nice. It's a Dell laptop. It's only like $700 something, and I believe the price keeps going down. Amazon has it on sale, and I'm going to be getting that. Nobody pick it up. That's why I'm not telling everyone the exact laptop, because I still want to get it. A couple YouTubers have recommended it, and not really many people know about it, I guess, but it's very nice. This is going to be lighting up in just a few minutes. Keep saying that, don't I? Hey, it's Wireboy. I don't know where he went. He was gone for a week or so. I posted that in my chat, and then he came back. He also has a world called 4v4T. I think that it probably went down at one point, though, for some reason. I have no idea why. I know there was issues like Microsoft accidentally switched in creative. Then he had to apply for a couple months, and by that time, when people went to go back for it, I guess, in order for him to switch it out of creative, Microsoft told him he had to go back into his saves to do that, and so he went and did that. But now a lot of people don't have items at all. Like me, I started very recently, only at the end of last school year, so like 3 or 4 months ago I started. Played for a couple days, a couple times. I ended up getting some gear, a couple hacked items even. Now I would not have any of it, and that puts back a lot of progress in terms of what the server was. I mean, that's more than 4 months of progress onto the map, and that really hurt a lot of people. I know people that were on there for apparently a very long time before 4 months, and even them got it like 4, 5, 6 months. So that kind of sucks. I'm wondering if he's been playing a little bit more on here just because he can get more progress. I don't know. I'm not even sure if the realm's still up, but I know he's been playing on here. Every once in a while he spams chat with his code, but I don't really care. It's an anarchy map. Sometimes people yell at me and they're like, hey, he's advertising. I'm like, yeah, you can advertise. Fine by me. Doesn't matter. It's anarchy. There's no rules. Then there was another map that I will not mention due to the issues I've had personally with it, and they had with me. On this map, it was run by pretty unfair hosts. It was an anarchy map, quote-unquote anarchy, and I had him I had him make it, and I asked him, well, like, maybe we should make this. We had just gotten out of a map where him and a bunch of other people, including me, got banned due to the map having false advertisement of claiming to be survival, no rules type deal. But the second we got in, it was rules and along those lines, and there were no coordinates. Well, when we got onto the map, almost mentioned its name. When we got onto this map, the owner, he's like, you know what, we're going to do this, Anarchy. I'm like, alright, that sounds good. I had suggested it the other day, and it sounded like a good idea. So we do it, and I spend the next long-ass time making all of the starter gear on the map. Basically all the god gear came through my hands, and I made it. We set up a base, and in this base, it was fairly nice, but it was super close to spawn, and I kept telling everybody, we shouldn't be sitting in spawn like this. No, we'll be fine at spawn, no one's gonna raid us. Well, then I kill someone's dog and they all come at me. My base was fairly out of spawn, but there were no coordinates, so I had no idea. Hypocrites never turned them on. So, I eventually get to... I kill their dog, they come at me. So, like, 5 guys, and I killed them all like 7 times each. Well, then they got super mad, cussed me out, did all this stuff, blew up my base. Then I blew up their base. And then I flew for a while in the nether, came back the next day, and then I put over 200 withers at their base around 5 a.m. While they were all offline. The next morning I kept killing them over and over until I was banned from an Anarchy map. Today I've heard that the owner put $1,000 into the realm, which means it'll be up for longer than 10 years. And on top of that, the owner tainted it with creative. So the owner actually flies around creative, no hacks are allowed, a lot of profanity has been banned, little things like that. And on top of it, he bans you if you do not do exactly what he says, he bans you. He plants trees at spawn, he fixes spawn, he purposely fixes it so it looks nice. And like he builds there, it's not anarchy, it's do whatever this host says anarchy. So if the host tells you to go be horrible to someone, you have to listen, otherwise you get banned. That's what it means by anarchy, more of a dictatorship. It's anarchy for the host, not the players. Anyways, this is getting nuked up. So, let us nuke it. Let's get this going. I'm going to throw on my elytra, and I'm going to shoot this with an arrow. So let's grab out fireworks. Oh, that works. Place this right here. Couple stacks of fireworks. And this space is gonna be no more. Oops. Alright, let's try that one more time. There we go. The final shot of this person's vase, somewhat intact. Not a chance. Oh no, put me in the water. TNT's glitching out. This is really all the nukes for the most part. See, this whole island's glitching out. I'll let these chunks load in. There we go. Nothing left here but that shitty endstone. I can fix that. No one should easily be able to acquire this crap out here. But I guess it really doesn't matter, because I'm lazy. I don't feel like breaking all this endstone. So anyways, remember, let this be a lesson. This base is not existing anymore. Let this be a lesson to all of you guys. Don't raid me. You raid me, I do this. I knock you out. even upon suggestion that somebody had taken me out, I raid you. So, do not raid me. I'm going to be going up there and grabbing this ender chest right now. So let's do that. Let's grab some of this cobblestone, work my way up here. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to The Real MVP Merman. Share it to all your friends, and hopefully people join this realm. As I mentioned earlier, the realm code will be in the description to all of my future videos, so long as this realm stays up. Take out this ender chest. One second. Bam, 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 bam. Alright. Like, subscribe, and share to The Real MVP Merman. And I'll see you guys all another day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Rating.